Link with the revolution. Join the ARIA army today. The general.
To the tails, bringing the heat. Join the reptile fam, it's time to repeat.
Good day, all you dreamers, keepers, and reptile enthusiasts. It's your boy Brian coming over here at Sky High Morse from Sky's the Limit Network. Man, we had an amazing time last weekend out there in Tinley. Got to catch up with a bunch of old friends. Got to chop it up with a bunch of new friends. Big shout out to Will and Audrey and getting to chop it up with them. Another huge shout out to my boy Steve Nelson over there at Reptile IM. Make sure you go over there and shout him out. There will be links in the podcast description tonight. And man, I would like to say thank you to Sky's the Limit Network. Man, you guys really killed it out there this weekend. I did end up picking up a couple of things. I picked up a black pastel acid het G-stripe hat lavender albino, possible het clown. There is a possibility of it being Barnhart line. I got it from Celtic Balls. He said that he's going to have the mom tested. I'm going to also have the baby tested. I'm going to throw a little bit of B-roll of her up in quarantine and that, so you can get a chance of seeing her. When you do see her, you'll notice like she's a little bit more bright. And while I was out there at Tinley, I got to see the black pastel and a Barnhart black pastel necessarily say side by side, but I did get to see both of them. Now she is a lot brighter. There's a lot more oranges coming through on her than a normal black pastel. So I'll let you guys be the judge of it, and once I send off the sheds, Charlie will be the judge of it. So shout out to Charlie. If you haven't already, make sure that you are using Charlie's shed testing over there at Great Rider and shedtesting.com. He really gives out accurate shed testing with a very, very fast turnaround time. But with that, I'm going to kind of get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Well, first off, let me show you the clutch card here that I got. There's her clutch card. Like I said, she's still up in quarantine. But meat and potatoes of this video, it's a little bit different, not live. I knew normally I do come live, and you probably heard me say, oh, coming at you live, because that's normally what I do. But I kind of reached out to my boy Steve over there at ARIA. Told him, man, I know you got some killer stuff in your collection. This is what I'm working with. Here's some money. Kind of just sent him over there, wired him over a little bit of money, and said, pick me out something, man. I have faith in you. I trust your judgment. I know you're going to pick me out as a banger animal. So I told him not even to tell me what he's picking out. Just, you know what? We'll do a collaboration reel together. I'll post out part 1 of it, which this is part 1 of that video. He's going to post part 2 of him picking out that animal. So make sure you keep an eye out over there on a Reptile IM's YouTube channel for part 2 of that. So I don't even know what he's going to send me. Hopefully it's something good. I'm sure it's going to be some kind of banger. You know, I have faith in Steve. I know he's going to give me something good. So make sure that you're looking out for that part 2 and find out what he sends me before I even get to find out. And then once he gets it over here, I'm going to do a unboxing. That way you can see my reaction of the animal before, because like I said, you guys are going to find out what I get before I even get it. So we'll drop a part 3. We'll get that unboxing, kind of highlight the animal that he sent me. Heck, I might even throw him a phone call and get him on speakerphone, just so he can go over some of the genetics, because, you know, I know he got some banger stuff over there. You know, I know he's going to pick me out something good. I mean, it's Steve Nelson, guys. He's one of the homies. He's one of the boys. So he's going to make sure that he does somebody right. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and roll that B clip of that girl upstairs and then we'll be right back. What do you think about that? I mean, a little bit different. She's beautiful, beautiful animal. Like I said, a little bit of the B-roll there and that. So it's not great lighting, probably not very good audio and that, but I really don't want to bring her down into my corner or my actual reptile room yet, because even though I trust Celtic Balls ain't got no mites, they ain't got no issues, but I did pick her up from one of the biggest reptile expos in America. So with that, you know, you got to take your precautions. So she is still in quarantine. So make sure that you are like, sharing, and subscribing the videos. That really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you're tuning into the podcast. We have the Sky's the Limit podcast every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, over there on Sky's the Limit Network. And we're also dropping the Big Homie Breakdown that premieres on April 4th, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And that will be every Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern from here on out, starting April 1st or April 4th. So make sure you're keeping an eye out for that. That's going to be a banger of an episode. And also, I am going to be on the LMK show probably April 1st. I do believe that's a Tuesday. So also be keeping an eye out for that. So remember, with hard work, determination, and positivity, your dreams too can become a reality.
Sky's the limit, here we go. Pack my bags for the show. Love's got me flying high. You give my heart a glow. Every sea, every night, we dancing, feeling right. Lost in your embrace, now such a sweet delight. Follow me, baby, to the stars above. In this Euro part of rhythm, we'll find our love. We're reaching the skies in love's embrace. Make me feel alive in distant space. Heartbeats collide with every glance. Together in this rhythm, we take a chance. Night falls, the lights are bright. Hold me under the moon, you sing to me so sweetly. Love's such a perfect tune. Our bodies move together, feeling every beat. You're my endless desire, my dream, my heat. With you by my side, the world should fade away. In your eyes, find my place to stay. We're reaching the skies in love's embrace. You make me feel alive in distant space. Heartbeats collide, every glance. Together in this rhythm, let's take a chance. In this moment of tough time, none can tear us apart. The fire's burning brightly, lighting up the dark. Forever and always, you're my guiding star. We're soaring together.